Okay, so here we have our developer and our color and my dirty hair. Your bowl, your brush, you're just gonna mix them equal parts. Make sure you detangle your hair first and part it down the middle. Clip one side off before you begin and start from the center of your part. You're gonna wanna mix the color right before you apply it, applying it towards the center through your crown area until you feel like you're kind of reaching the round of your head. You're going to want to go ahead and do that all the way from front until you reach that area, and then subsection off the back section to apply through your crown area. You'd like to do that first before you do the front, as it's easier to control the color through the back portion when the front isn't completely covered in color. You're going to work through until you get to the round of your head again, kind of the parietal ridge area. If you're not sure where that is, a couple inches from the top is appropriate. Basically where the wind blows, so you'll see your color. We're not doing a full root touch-up for this application, just a partial, really, because for your customers, it's not going to be as easy to get in the back section. So just something to tide them over is kind of what I'm trying to create for you guys. So just something to make it simple for you to touch up at home. Anyways, as you can see, I'm just working through that back section. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side. Back section, I find it easier just to get that area kind of over with and done. You may notice I'm not wearing gloves. I'm only doing a baby root touch up. And every time I section, everything is clean. So I'm not really getting it on my fingers. So it's pretty clean and an easy application process. If you find it hard to keep all the hair kind of out of your way, it's totally fine if you want to put some clips in there to make it a little bit easier to hold. I find that the color works well for me, just to fold the hair up, paint the color on, and then it doesn't really move from there. So as you can see there, I'm getting my crown, just taking a couple horizontal subsections in the back area, just to ensure, boy, you can see how long my balayage has grown out too, but just to ensure that my crown is covered so the wind blows. When I'm by myself, it'll be fine. Nobody really cares. Nobody's looking at me at this moment. But my baby, Keith see me with roots. But anyways, all good. Now I'm going to go ahead and work through the front section. I slightly diagonal back my subsections if it feels easier. I don't really like to overlap on my lightener. Maybe just a little to soften highlights, but if you have highlights, it's best if you're just tapping your scalp area gently and in a diagonal fashion. For me, seems to work easy to subsection. If it's easier to go straight across, there's no problem with that as well. I'm just going to go ahead and work that side, and then part of the other side I think I filmed. As I move into the sides, you're going to notice that I take a vertical parting and kind of subsection that area off so that I know that's kind of what I'm going to be painting and working on. I find it a little bit easier as well than doing horizontal, especially if I'm not trying to overlap on my lightener. But not super challenging, just taking that hairline subsection. Again, not trying to do the full head will make it a little bit easier and feel a little bit more comfortable for you as a guest to try and maintain and touch up your own color. Oh, I hate all this, but it's the best we can do for now. At least you're using professional color and not something from the grocery store that I'm going to have to fix very soon. So my application is basically finished. I'm just finishing up this next side. And so everything is done. Same thing on either side. Just basically doing my hairline, the crown, my part section, just so that everything looks as fresh as it can be. Thank you guys for watching and enjoy your touch-up. Love you.